on the Tuesday night. Been waiting to do this one, and I can't wait anymore. I have the urge. And I'm actually in this game for just a second. Let's see, where is it? Right there. Top right corner. Yes, I was actually in WCW versus the World. I know that sounds like BS, but some of you have heard my wrestling stories, and you'll understand how that's actually possible. And I will link in the description of this video the link to the video where the actual match was, so you can see which one it was, see it in its entirety, and actually see me doing my Superman thing at WCW. Now, WCW versus the World is a special game to me because when I actually went out and picked up my PS1, this was the first game that I bought. Because, of course it was. We were right in the thick of it at that point. We are already joined by Trident and CM Retro Gaming. Welcome to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW versus the World. Hopefully this is the memory card that's got all my stuff on it. Welcome Play C to our stream. Trident says he has his own wrestling stories. First, we're going to look on Exhibition and see if the unlocked wrestlers are still on here. They may not be, because this may not be the right memory card. We are joined by Roaming Dan. Welcome, Roaming Dan, to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW vs. the World right here on our Tuesday night stream. Oh, so that just randomly picks one. Yeah, so this is not it, but that's okay. Because I was going to kind of start a new game anyway. Do a league challenge. Now, we were slated to do another Sega Did It Better episode tonight. We've got one in the hole there. 3D World Runner's got to make its comeback and fight up against Space Harrier. But I've just had an urge to play this game, and I'm telling you, there are so many games that take place in the squared circle that I want to do right here on our show. And if we don't peck away at them gradually, we're never going to get them all done. And this one right here is very important. Not only did you have a host of great WCW wrestlers in this game, you also had some hidden wrestlers from other organizations that were just like, I mean, are you serious? Thunderdome? No, that's Boss Rutan. Sherlock? No, that's Ken Shamrock. And Uraki, I think, was Masafunaki, Pancrase wrestler. They had to change their names a little bit. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's him, and if it's him, that's who I want to be. Minoru Suzuki is also on here somewhere, although I can't remember what his fake name was, but another Pancrase wrestler, very deadly. I know he's on here. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to be Uraki, and we're going to go for a title. A lot of different leagues here. We're going to go for World Championship Wrestling, of course, because that's the one I'm sure everyone's most familiar with. Who will we fight first? Yep, that's Funaki, alright.
What?
Have that hammer blow. That's to taunt. Alright, Eddie Guerrero, don't get fresh with me now. one of these buttons does a really tough tie kick to the face. So he's going to hold it too. He's going to hold fast. WCW Pro. That was the Sunday morning show. We were never at tapings for any of those. The tapings we attended were for the main event and, of course, Saturday night. Knee to the face. Oh, pokes him right in the eyes. Oh, right in the testa bag. Oh, and he gets off the drop there on me. I could have sworn R2 was your big strike like that. Oh, right into a knee bar, son of a... Oh! Oh! Double arm. Going over. Into a triangle choke. Willick! Willick! Roaming Dan asked if I got the new Fire Pro Wrestling on PC. I did not. And I know that's good stuff, but I'm like, it's Burger King. I gotta have it my way. I'll wait till that hits PS4. Oh, and he gets the reversal. Oh, he keeps punching me in the ding-a-ling. Eddie Guerrero likes reaching for my ding-a-ling. A decision he will regret. I'm regretting I keep hitting that button when I don't mean to. Okay, triangle is to run. Having to reacquaint myself here. We played this so much we went stupid. Look at that! Razor's edge off the top rope. What did I do to deserve that? I better turn this around. No more playing. But, I mean, I'll be damned if I can remember the controls now. Oh, knee to the face. Let's get him back in a leg bar. Well, hello! Bollock! Now, although this game was polygonal as hell, and of course looks very dated now, it was a smart game. Because as you worked certain areas, you became closer to a tap-out submission when working those areas. So, you know, this was a game where you could systematically wear down your opponent in a way and go for a victory. Get up, Funaki. Keep working that leg bar. We are joined by cool-ass Robert Payne. Welcome, CARP, to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW versus the World. Technically unscheduled, but I just really wanted to do this game. We will get back to Sega Did It Better probably week after next. I'm on vacation next week. Still be uploading some material, but I will not be live next Tuesday. It'll be the first time ever, I think, that I've not been. But still going to have content coming. Lots to come here in the month of December. Oh. Oh. Well, he doesn't ever come off the rope, does he? God, just jacks him right in the face. We got to get something going here. We got to get it going quick. I'm losing control of the match. And how'd you know he was going to reverse that? Well, that's just scrooge. We got to go for a submission. Going for that leg bar. It's right where he can grab the rope. So this is a sloppy match. I got to get out of it, and I got to make a better effort on the next one. I would hope that leg's getting tired. It doesn't seem to be, though. You know he's reversing that because he's full spirit. Oh, right in my beady eyes. My eyeballs are bleeding. Oh, I did a good job evading that mess. And see you later on your spirit because you're going into a knee bar. Oh, kicks him right in the freaking jimmy. Maybe it's Minoru Suzuki that has that big kick. Cause I know that R2 is the heavy strike. And dude's just doing like a hammer blow with it. Oh, Hurricanrana. Great. Yeah, I saw your comment, Dan, right before we started. You know, technically you're not cheating by emulating that because I'm sure that Might and Magic had to have been on PC as well, so. Emulating a PS2 version on one. I mean, those games were kind of meant for PC anyway. They're built to be on anything, so. I say play that one any way you gotta play it. Oh my god, I just got tombstoned. Yeah, no way, buddy. You're not getting the pin. Or maybe you are. He's still got full spirit. Yeah, not this week there, Eddie. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit were kind of in their beginning stages with WCW when we first started going. They were wrestlers I got to see really come up in the sport from their kind of intro in it. Eddie wrestled a lot of matches at the events we went to. They, you know, because they were tapings, they weren't live. So sometimes a wrestler would wrestle 2 or 3 times in one night. Choke him out already. It's over. That was a narrow win because I really took a lot of damage. So Eddie Guerrero taps out in a triangle choke, and it's over. Dan asks how many matches until the championship match. I think there's like 7. We'll see if I get that far because now we are facing the total package. Lex Luger, which is a gross size mismatch. If you'd actually ever seen Masafunaki wrestle, and you can find some old Pancrase vids on YouTube. I've actually been watching a lot of them lately, going back to the olden days, back when UFC was, you know, had a few rules, but was practically no holds barred, no weight classes, no rules, and that and Pancrase were still really just pay-per-view taboo. They weren't so mainstream, you know, like UFC is today. Oh! Lined that up good, and Flexi Lexi's on the mat now. We are joined by Dat Game Collector. Welcome, Dat Game Collector. To our Tuesday night live stream with WCW versus the World. Again, I am in this game for just a split second at the beginning. If you weren't here at the beginning, you missed it. And even if you were here at the beginning, oh, Russian leg sweep, you still might have missed it because if you blink, you'll miss it. So what I'm going to do is I have found the clip of that match. I thought I grabbed him. Well, he grabbed me in an abdominal stretch. I have found that match on YouTube on somebody's channel. It wasn't something I uploaded. And I will put the link to that vid in the description of this video, later tonight after it processes. So you can watch it. It was a match of Sting and Ric Flair versus the State Patrol tag team, which was essentially some jobber and Buddy Lee Parker who oversaw the power plant operations. And, of course, I was dressed in my full Superman getup. And we had great seats. You can't miss us. I met Sting and Ric Flair that night for the first time, and it's all right there on close-up for you to watch. And a piece of that match was in the intro of this game. So it's like, when me and my buddy picked this up and we were playing it, we were kind of tripping out because we're like, oh my god, we're on the damn game. We had just come off 2 years of hardcore being at every freaking WCW event because they were all filmed right here in Georgia. Man, we went so much, we made it on the game. That's saying something. And of course, we were still so into wrestling, so this game was just really great to get a hold of when it came out. Oh, a DDT! I can't remember if there's blood in this one or not. I keep going for that move too, and I'm not getting it. I need to make sure I'm hitting a direction with the D-pad. Because he can't get Flexi Lexi up. Yeah, it was one of those rare moments where, God, he's going again, where Sting and Ric Flair were tagged up, They've had quite a colorful past of rivalry and oh, a Harold Howard flip kick. Well, this isn't working. Oh, I thought he was going to knee him in the face. You ain't going to get him in a butterfly. Or maybe you are. We're joined by Gaming Rocks 673. Welcome, Gaming Rocks, to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW versus the World on the PS1. From what I recollect, too, this is not a very expensive game to pick up if you don't have it. A lot of these are just seen as crappy sports games, but they're special to me. I would never want to be without a copy of this game. Make your play, Lex. Snap kick. Snap kick, tenderizing the rib cage. Snap kick. Snap kick. That's how you do it right there. We'll take that one counter for all the snap kicks we got off there. What act? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're getting it. Oh, God, I just got frickin' arm dragged to the floor, picking me up from behind. That's not a good thing. Grab the ropes. Oh. Yeah, they kind of do slide a little bit in the ring, because when you're working the D-pad, you got to get over to the ropes, and they don't actually go for the grab, but technically it's a rope grab, so you can break the hold. Got to pepper in some strikes before I get the submission on, so we can really add the damage. Problem being is we're adding damage, so we're adding spirit. He's getting pumped up. Snap kick. Stomp him right on the grundle and into the knee bar again. We're going to keep tenderizing that area. Oh, spears him. Nice double leg. And we're going back into the submission again. Grab the rope. Ooey! No, sir. It's a little early to be thinking you're pinning me. Bulldog me in the floor. I'm going to take you out. Knee to the face. Butt all over the place. I haven't got one spirit build up yet. And it's because I'm not playing the way you really need to play. You really need to just kind of charge up your grapples when they're on the floor. And try to get stronger grapples to do stronger moves. I'm really relying mostly on strikes, which is really where this particular wrestler shines. Charge up my grapple. You gotta wait till he's getting up or you'll go into a submission when you hit the circle button. Yeah, I think Lex is one to end it early here, but that's not gonna happen. I thought I was going to land a snapper there. Break. Oh, hoping I was going to catch him with one there. Damn it. We are joined by Ty Lord Stevenson. Welcome, Ty Lord. And yes, that is none other than the narcissist himself, the total package, Lex Luger. Well, I've lost my window to do my spirit move. Alright, we shouldn't even get a 1 count here. He hasn't done that kind of damage to me yet. Oh god, choke slam! Oh, now I'm in trouble. I'm officially in trouble now. Torture rack, it's over. It's over, I'm getting racked. Oh, I'm done for. Russian leg sweep, dude. Funaki's just out of his weight class here, unfortunately, and I'm getting brutalized. Oh my god, belly to back. This is not going to end well. Get out of there. Oh, I couldn't afford not to land that kick. 1, 2. It's over. And Funaki is not our champion. I eventually had the timing down so cold in this game, you know, you'd win a match and never even be hit. I can't remember what button it was to pick them up off the ground. Let's do a random pick. Going for the title.
What?
That's a stupid kick. Facing the Immortal One right out of the gates. Hulk Hogan. I'm already getting torn up by the Hulkster. Oh. Hulk's not having any of it. I want you to know that Hulk is not having any of it. He's now I got you there. He's reversing and he blocked my knee. Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, son of a! Oh. Roaming Dan says that he's a bit rusty with his wrestling, but he's asking if there's a guy named Habanero, like the hot pepper. Yeah, these are their fake names. I mean, this guy says Akira. This is actually Minoru Suzuki. He is a Pancrase wrestler. Former king of Pancrase. And as you see, he's got the moves to prove it. Those kicks. That leg takedown into the friggin' heel hold. Trying to submit the Hulkster early here. But he's already done a fair share of damage to me. God, I hate that move. What out? Fish hook suplex into a sleeper. We're joined by Lucky Collector. Welcome, Lucky. Oh, finally getting him over. You know, choking Hulk's just going to make him mad. He's just going to Hulk up. We got to wear him down somehow. Oh, shit! There we go. We're just gonna choke that spirit right out of you now. You didn't land that! Ty Lord asks, isn't Boss Rootin' on here? And yes, he is. They call him Thunderdome. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke making fun of his bald head. But he's on here. Ken Shamrock's on here. And Masa Funaki and Minoru Suzuki are both Pancrase wrestlers. And there's some other guys too. I believe the Great Muta is on here.
Wait!
I'd have to just go face by face and tell you who I remember. Oh, come on. No. Ridiculous. Fall away slam. Going over. Oh, shit. Crap! Turds! Oh, Jesus! Ozas! 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 Shit! Crap! Dirt! Oh, I got off rhythm. Up and over. Up and over. 1, 2. Out of rhythm. Oh, and he punches me in the dingle nugs. DGC asked if I've been playing Xenoblade 2. Unfortunately, not since my live stream. I haven't had time to. Now, that being said, I haven't been playing anything else either. Well, I lie. We've been playing some Call of Duty World War II. But personally, by myself, no, I've not been. I'm going to take it with me when we go on vacation, though. I'm going to play some on the Switch. Finally get my money's worth out of that portable Switch. We'll get some done on it there. I do like it. I'm very intrigued by it. We're joined by Captain Retro. Welcome, Captain, to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW versus the World. Minoru Suzuki with an Achilles stretch. Jesus! Oh, I walked right into that one. See ya. Go ahead and get a quick submission on him. burn up the rest of his spirit time, so he can't get a big move on me. Masahiro Chono falls victim to the sleeper hold. Minoru Suzuki for the win. Captain asks, can I make my guitar squeal like that one? Could I and can I? Unfortunately, nowadays are two different questions. Could I long ago? Sure. Can I now? We'll see. Do I still have the equipment to? Certainly. Are my hands and fingers softened from years of butt powdering, diaper wrapping, bottle prepping, and all that kind of stuff? Baby lotion rubbing? Yeah, they don't do wonders for your calluses, unfortunately. Nothing like having kids to wear down your resistance. We are joined by the Retro Nobody. Welcome TRN to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW versus the World. I'm glad you love this game. I do too. Again, we were supposed to do another episode of Sega Did It Better tonight. And I've just had an itch to play this one. Lex beat us as Masa Funaki. We're not going to let that happen again. He just pops right back up. Just get a hold on him. I don't care what you get on him. Just get it. Oh, it's not going to do it, dude. I thought I held it longer than that. And look at him. He's already got a spirit charge up. Nah, dude. I went for the leg bar, man. You're not going to get that on him right now. Or ignore that. I'm doing this all wrong. Now I'm getting my nugs stepped on. Captain says I can only do so many Sega Did It Betters. Would you believe I have about 12 episodes lined up? 12 matchups, actually, not counting the fact that each one is 2 episodes, one each get to plead its case. So that's going to go on through 2018. That's going to be a series. It's not something I'm going to pile all together either, because there's lots of stuff in between. We need to make sure we get done another series, and we want to make sure we're paying attention. Plus, in case anybody's not 110% into that, don't want to burn anybody out on it. Lex put us in the torture rack last time and finished us off with a series of brutal belly-to-back dragon suplexes. Can't have that. Oh yeah, and don't forget a choke slam. We can't take Lex lightly here. Whoa, pull him into that freaking leg bar. We got that off. You didn't get me, dude. Cobra twist. Piss off, Luger. Choke the spirit right out of you. I just can't get ahead on this guy. I love how their stomachs and their upper bodies are all different polygons. PS1 tried, God bless it. Well, that was a daunting suplex from hell. Can't get nothing off, dude. Choke him out. Hate that rolling kick, but God, at least if you can land it. Choked him out. That was a fierce fight. Again, I will link the video in the description of the match that I was in. That is visible for a split second at the intro of this game.
Wait.
Fun of you, for some of you to see me in action back in my WCW glory days. I've already had it out with Eddie Guerrero once. I'm gonna make quick work of him. Whatever, Guerrero. You don't reverse every one, dude. You don't reverse every one, dude. You don't reverse every one. Reverse the Lord! Fucking reverse the Lord. Stick it up my ass. You don't reverse every one, dude. Reverse that, Peckerwood. No! Fucking Mortal Kombat timing. You're gonna eat it. Even off the ropes, you're getting a reversal. Captain Reversal. Eddie Reversal Arrow. Choke you out, bitch. You're not getting no spirit move on me. You're gonna choke. Get out of the ring, punk. Eat that. piece of shit. Whoa. Captain says he picked up a Pandora's Box 4 machine today. Can't wait to play it. Choked him out. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. We're getting better. And no Trident. I don't think I can pin him that way. I think there's regulations against that. The Ultimo Dragon.
Fight!
Start in early on him. Because of the character models all kind of having to be a generic, like 3 different, maybe even 2 different sizes. Everybody really looks the same, and they messed up on some of them because, as you can see, they got Ultimo Dragon looking as buff as Luger over here. Almost looks fat. He should be the body build that my player is. Ultimo Dragon was not a big dude. He was an incredible wrestler, though, and he was one that I always loved to watch wrestle, and even cooler live. I mean, he was just amazing. I don't remember the CPU being so dick in this game. He's already built Spirit up big time. Right. DGC, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Always glad to have you in here. Unbox that Xenoblade controller. I want to see it. Definitely more Xenoblade to come as far as me playing it, but as far as me streaming it, everybody and their brother's uncle is busy asking, is it worth it? Let me unbox it. Watch me play all 5,000 hours of it. I'm just not going to fool with any more of it. I like the game, and I want to enjoy it on a level that's not 100% streamed. Obviously, it requires a lot of thought and attention. Deep, immersive RPG. I love that. Too many people streaming it, though. And I really had a hankering for this game tonight, so we're playing it.
Right.
Tap somebody out with an Achilles stretcher. It felt like they had a lot of moves back then, but this game really didn't. The moves that were on here looked cool, but you'd get bored having to do the same things over and over. There wasn't so many different submissions. Your guy didn't have different things for face down, face up, ground tactics, it doesn't seem like. He just flips him over and does the same move he would have done. You had a lot more expansive move sets in something like NWO Revenge. Lucky Collector says he's not sure he should keep his order for his Xenoblade Collector's Edition. You watched my unboxing, you saw how nice it was. If you're a Xenoblade guy, cool. I mean, I didn't need to spend that money either, but you know I like unboxing things on here. But I also get from it, you know, I don't want to act like, oh, I just did that for YouTube. I don't want to act like that either, because honestly, I get from this that it's a kind of game that I'm going to fall in love with. The characters, the story, and want to play it again, and eventually in the long run be glad it's one of those I did a big box on. There's so many great Nintendo role-playing games on 3DS that I was glad I did that for, and it's gonna be the same kind of deal. And unlike some of those collector's editions that are all that money and all you get is a soundtrack and a manual, the art book was really nice. That being said, it is just an art book and a soundtrack. But it is a steel book, man, so it's like, that's in there too. It's my first Switch steel book. Well, that's pretty cool. Look at him just reaching out there as I'm going backward, and he gets it. Oh, really? That didn't hit? Because I'm pretty sure it did. Oh, nice goofy rollover pin. Nice third spirit of the game. That's not going anywhere. That's an insta reversal. Yeah, I'm in the same boat there with you, Lucky. I also have Ni no Kuni coming as well. I'll have to sell a kidney to pay for that. Yeah, he's done. No spirit. It's like his third spirit he's coming out of. Tap already. Jeff Jarrett. J-E-F-F-J-A-R-R-E-T-T. Yeet, Jeff Jarrett. Even he went NWO. It was so silly. The referees were going NWO. The ring posts were going NWO. The guy at the popcorn cheese pretzel stand outside, he was NWO. Either you're with us or you're against us, brother. The NWO was such a cool idea, done by horrible writing. It's just horrible writers. It started out cool though, I will say. Jeff Jarrett's all about them Russian leg sweeps. This game was all timing and connection because, you know, if he punches at the same time you're grappling, both things miss. As if no one, you know, you can't, there's no contact. Everything's really intangible. This game's really primitive for what it is versus what we ended up with later on with games like NWO Revenge and everything after that that used that engine. We're joined by Pro Retro Hunter. Welcome, Pro Retro Hunter, to our Tuesday night live stream. WCW vs. the World on PS1 live Tuesday night with your host Emceemur. You don't just reverse everyone. That's how they set the difficulty, and that's how they set how you know how injured your opponent is. If they just reverse everything you do, then they're not hurt. Which is silly. Oh, really? I didn't touch him there? Pretty sure I did. No one hit anyone there? Really? Just hit detection is just shit in this game. No, I went for the leg. Oh, really? I didn't get him? This game is shit. Again, this is nostalgic for me because of how much fun we had with it. At the time, we didn't know any better, but this game is shit. And PS1 was shit. Everything on the PS1 was shit. How we ever thought that was good, I will never know. It is so hideously fucking ugly, abhorrent, freaking disgusting graphics. How did anything ever get off the ground on that hideous system? Why didn't we just go back to playing 16-bit games? They look a million times better than this. And we've been over this. And looking back, there are some PS1 games that I just love. That I will always want to go back to play again. That I would play on the PS3 for at least better looking graphics. And I would enjoy them again, but I have them. The ones I would say that about, I had them all. It consists of maybe 20 to 30 games. I would never collect for the system, and I'm not knocking anybody that does, because everybody's got to collect something, but this system was shit. It was full of shovelware, doo-doo-y, polygonal turd games that were ugly as fuck and didn't play worth a shit. And the proof's in the pudding. Because, you know, we liked this game, we did what we did with it, and then other games came out, and we're like, oh yeah, cool, let's do some more of this. No, you ever play WCW Nitro on this? It is easily one of the worst games ever created. It is the most unplayable piece of hog dung I have ever played in my life. Tag Team Wrestling on the fucking NES is more playable. Go ahead, I want to see your move. What is it? That was pathetic. That was all you had for a spirit move? And all those moves that are into a stupid pinfall are so useless because you do them to try to get damage. But if the dude's not ready to be pinned, he kicks right out of it and leaves you in a vulnerable position. And you're both on the mat, and dude may get up first because he's all spirited. Because you're doing damage to him. The spirit is almost stupid in this game the way it works because you're hurting the guy and he's getting more energized. Like, that's not how it works. We are joined by Gen X Grown Up. Welcome, John, to our Tuesday night live stream of WCW vs. the World on the PS1. And since you're just joining us, I will shoot out the reminder once again that I'll be adding a link in the description of this video of the match that we were at that got shown up on the intro of this game. God knows we were at many matches, but when we saw we were in the intro of this game, we dumped ourselves. And if you blink, you'll miss it, so I'm going to put a link to that YouTube video of that match that we're at with Sting and Flair. Again, I don't even know whose channel it is, but somebody put the video of it. It wasn't me. And we're there, and I'm in full Superman battle dress. So... Alright, well, I said I won the title. I don't see this. Yeah, he's got the belt. It's supposed to unlock somebody when you do that. The unknown. I don't see an unlock, though. I've got a memory card somewhere with it all unlocked. It just wasn't this one. Pro Retro Hunter says Spyro, Final Fantasy, Crash, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Siphon Filter, Now, like I said, there's still games on there that I love and I'll always go back to. But again, I can narrow that down literally to the 30 games I have in this game tower right here. And it includes some of the ones you just said. But outside of that, I mean, that system had, I think it had upwards of at least over 1,000 games for it. And they were just all diarrhea. Yeah, believe me, Final Fantasy VII is in my top 10 of all time. Final Fantasy Tactics might as well be too. They're amazing. But the more polygonal those games tried to be, the worse they were. N64 is just as guilty. I'm not letting them off the hook, so don't think I'm doing that. Just as ugly for the same reasons. Well, dude's got the title. You know, it was fun to take a look back at this for tonight, because I've been itching to play this for some reason. And now I'm wondering why I was, because honestly, yeah, talk about games that haven't aged well. Most of these just haven't. I mean, still love NWO Revenge. That's still, to me, the best wrestling game ever made. It is the perfect balance. It's right there in the middle where it can almost just do no wrong. But this game fails on a lot of levels, just with shoddy hit detection. And I don't know, it's not as fun as I remembered. At the time, like I said, we had this. We didn't know how bad we had it. This seemed like the best thing in the world to us at that point, especially with the roster and as into WCW as we were at the time. You know how current this was. It just made it that much better. So I really appreciate all of you joining me tonight to check out some of this action. Again, check out the recap. Watch that intro as many times as you have to and see if you can spot me. It'll be kind of like Where's Waldo, except it's Where's Superman, and it's Emceemur in a Superman suit. And if you can't find me, again, I'll put the link in the description so you can watch the match and watch me meeting Sting on TBS, live WCW TV. One of the really great moments of my life. What a fond memory. I urge you to leave a like on this video if you had fun tonight. Or hell, maybe even if you didn't and you just take pity on me. Lots of great stuff to come, man. Lots of great stuff to come. We've still got lots of series we got to pepper in throughout the remainder of December. And, well, I don't believe we have any more releases to review this year. We've already got a slew of upwards of 15 games slated for first quarter next year, so I've just got so much coming your way. And for that reason, I hope anybody watching this video is going to be sure and subscribe if you like watching people play games, review games day one, unbox copies of games that are collector's editions, and go back in time to play retro games with you and show you all of the aforementioned, because it's the things that we do a lot of right here on the Emceemur Show. These are our specialties. This is why we do it. Thank you all so much, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.